Something slight.
RX7.
I put it down.
What's good, peeps? Welcome back, and if you're new, thanks for tuning into today's video. Hope you all are doing well. Now let's get into it. About 2 months ago, I was doing my morning routine, heading to the gym. While crossing, I thought it was our weekly farmers market, which we have around the corner, but this time it was nothing but a whole bunch of JDM cars. While checking out the scene, there's a broad range of different builds, from clean 280Zs, aka fair ladies, to drift missiles, which majority of them were 240XX, Sylvias. Most importantly, one of my dream cars, which I got to see up close in person, which I'll place right here on the screen. It is a Nissan Skyline R29 from the early 70s. It's also called the Hakusuka, aka Haku for short, which means box in Japanese because of the shape of the car. But seeing that in person definitely made my whole morning. Really one of the rarest, but I hope to own one day. I eventually came across this clean Mazda RX7, an FC, sitting on a clean set of Kanase wheels. Not too many people have those around here. I'm starting to see a couple people. If you know, you know. Just based off of that, I was like, I need to talk to this guy. It all started with a couple questions about his car, which eventually led me to asking him if he'll be open to shoot sometime. We exchanged info, and within those couple days, we went ahead and planned a shoot. Recently, I've been bumping a lot of Larry June. If you know, shouts out to you. If not, do yourself a favor, check out his music. He's a Bay Area artist, a dope flow, classic West Coast vibe. His album called Numbers features a dope cover of him posted up in an old school Mustang, basically in the back of a corner store. That whole image kind of just stuck with me, pulled in the inspiration of the approach I wanted to take with this car shoot. And with that, let's go ahead and check out his RX7. This is the RX7. This is Jaelin. Clean FC. Also just installed his fog lights. New front lip. He said he messed up the other one. How long you said you had this car?
3 years. It's going for like a OEM plus look. So, you know, I try to keep it stock as possible, but also have that nice little stance look to it. I got some work wheels coming in, some 3-piece work wheels, and I'm gonna lower it a little bit more and have a little bit more stanced. So a little bit more work to do, but for now, it's pretty much where I want it to be. I was debating whether 240 or RX7, and I went to 7 stock, which is a huge rotary convention. I went there and I saw the FCs and I was like, man, I really want one of these. I saved up, used a little financial aid, and we went to Fresno. And
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes.
Yeah, bought this.
But I bet you it was worth it, huh?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. This car gets way more love than the RX8 ever did. And my RX8 looked nice, but this gets way more love and it's a way better driving car. Next year, and then that's probably the end. Time to get swapped.
What color are you thinking?
I'm gonna keep it white. So I was thinking about like a kind of like that dark green. I seen one in Japan. He has that same color. That looks clean, but the thing is, I don't want to drop the motor again. So I was like, I'm gonna just get it white and go with a nice, like, maybe get some sparkles in the white. We'll see. But a nice like little championship white probably.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a welder to cut that off. I'm gonna buy the Gretty tip, which drops down. It's titanium tip blue.
Dope.
So that'll be much better. So when I get the paint job, take that off, and I don't have to worry about my bumper getting burnt up.
Yeah, that's the last thing you want, your car catching fire.
Yeah. Oh, shit. You gotta get a fucking fire extinguisher.
Yes. Now you can see the fog lights.
Rolling with him. I've been rolling with the pop-ups.
For real?
Yeah.
Are they LED?
Yeah.
Okay.
Next time you see the car, it'll probably be, I'll have this yellow tail on it.
Dope. Do you ever sticker up like the sides or anything, or you feel like?
No, probably not. I don't like to take from the build.
Okay.
So like, I had the stickers under the hood. So I'm gonna sticker bomb that.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
So, and then also, like I have pins. I'm adding to it.
What do you have right now on there?
The JDM FC and then a regular FC. I'm gonna get more. I'm gonna try to fill up this whole thing of FCs and RX7. Little Hot Wheel in there.
Dude, that's sick.
So yeah, I just spent $160 to a guy in Singapore to make me a custom FC Hot Wheel.
I've been seeing those on YouTube.
That
is hard. Stoked to finally shoot, and this is pretty much the first car of my, I guess you can say, automotive journey. Look forward to collaborating more with your crew. And what is it called again?
Divine 7.
Divine 7.
Look out for us. Exclusive team. 7 to 10 builds, clean RX7 builds, and that's the goal, man. Just be brothers that just love FCs and love the scenery and just have clean cars. Definitely gonna be producing more content with those guys soon, but you know, it's all a process building cars.
Hey, like everything, it's all a process, but once you get it done, it's all worth it.
Yeah.
For today, like again, thank you, and be on the lookout for more content. How long have you had yours?
Like 2 months.
2 months? Okay.
Working at a house. My coworker was like, "Hey, come look in the garage." They thought it was a Corvette, and the car is just sitting there in this garage, and I'm like, "All right, I know I shouldn't be opening this, but dude, like, this is like my dream car." Wander over, yank on the handle, and this shit opens. I'm like, "Fuck, dude!" So I tell my coworker, "Yeah, we're gonna take like a 30-minute real quick, right?" Call the realtor. I'm like, "Hey, you saw the RX7 in your garage?" He's like, "That red car?" I'm like, "The motor's blown on it." First I offered him like 35. He's like, 35 is too low.
Damn.
Like $4,000. He's like, "All right, $4,000. I'm like, "Dude, nice."
That's a steal.
All what was wrong with it was a fuel pump. Yeah, fuel pump, that was it.
That's what's up.
Back is there, under the hood.
That's how mine used to look.
And then I bought this hood off some pro drifter, so a bunch of
For
stories,
real?
yeah, a bunch of stories already on this car, so.
And many more to come.
Yeah, more to come. The car originally lived in Texas most of its life.
Okay.
Some dentist dude used to just drive it as daily, I guess. The guy bought it because he thought it looked cool, and he would just drive it around his farm until the fuel pump gave out, and probably looked online, RX7 don't turn on. He's like, "Damn, I blew the motor." So he stashed it in his garage in South Carolina for like 5-6 years, and then he moved out here to be a realtor. Yeah, so he would just tow it to houses he'd sell.
Dang, so you're just towing it back
towing
wherever.
it to the one house, sit for 3 months, next house, and luckily I found that house. I worked at the house, and I'm like, "Dude, everything is meant to be."
Right.
Bro, I threw like $1,000 in Doge. That shit turned into 10 bands. I'm like, "Yo, I'm ready for the RX7, dude." It turned out so perfect.
That's what's up. Recently, I've been pushing my goals as a visual artist, which are solely set on my personal interests, which a lot of my inspiration comes from music, the type of films I watch, even action sports. I feel like that's the reason why I have this channel, is expressing those interests and sharing those moments, documenting those moments. Thank you for making it this far in the video. Go ahead, like and subscribe. It really means the most. And stay tuned for more content to come. Always remember, create to elevate, never stop making moves. All right, I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.